fan service, whatever, scenes. But I liked her. I thought she was cool to have around. She was super helpful in a lot of the cases. I thought she was super helpful in a lot of the cases. She's, no, I don't know. Yeah, she's cool. And then she went crazy and. Okay. Okay. Huh. I went to go tweet my Danganronpa that I'm streaming Danganronpa 2. Someone tweeted at me, if you actually guessed the killer right, I would have to believe that you were a developer. Well, that sounds hard. That sounds hard. But that's what I'm here for. All right. So, guys, I've been doing some thinking. Here's what I'm gonna hit you guys. I haven't finished the investigation yet. We're about to investigate this military base. We're picking up where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we investigated basically everywhere at the plushie factory. We investigated the warehouse. We went and took a look in the main room as well. And I'll hit you guys with what my thoughts are right now. What up, Meta Construct? Thank you for the tier 1 sub, my dude. So here's where we're at. Here's where we're at. Okay, here's where we're at. Here's where we're at. I have basically gotten to the point where I'm going crazy coming up with conspiracy theories from this game. Because if you remember Danganronpa 1, the way you solve Danganronpa 1's Case 5 is you basically have the whole game solved at that point. Danganronpa 1 I think was a lot easier. I was pretty much on to Junko at this point. I mean, I think it was like pretty fucking obvious that like when you started really thinking about the implications of many stab wounds and all that shit, I guessed Junko pretty early. Currently, I finished investigating the plushie factory, and that's it. So now I'm gonna investigate the other places. But I already did some thinking yesterday. I have some crazy conspiracy theories that I'll just share with you guys. Conspiracy theory 1. Byakuya is the killer. Byakuya is the killer. And that happens in one of two ways. Actually, it happens in only one way. Nothing in the Danganronpa universe happens for no reason. Byakuya was a member of the Killing School Life with Nagito. Nagito was making a big deal about that. Why would someone as shrewd as Byakuya gain as much weight as he did? Because he knew he was getting stabbed, and he knew that the only way he's surviving a stabbing is by accumulating enough fat on his body that he could fake his own death with a stabbing. That combined with, I don't know, maybe he talked Mikan into, or he got some drugs or something that let him fucking like slow his heartbeat, some shit. There's a world where Byakuya gained that weight on purpose to fake his own death. I don't like that you guys are fucking lolling, because that almost tells me that I'm wrong, all right? Well, that was my first conspiracy theory. My second one is we're literally in the past. Monokuma said, I've never put a bomb in my own body before, but that's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that in the future. And we know that in Danganronpa 1, there are bombs in all the Monokumas, which implies that Danganronpa 1 comes after Danganronpa 2. Now, obviously, there are certain, things that happened that don't really support this, such as, Nagita assumedly is Nagi from the future. You've got Byakuya has gained weight, although he could have lost weight and gone into Danganronpa 1, but he kind of alludes to the fact that he was already part of the Killing School Life. He's gone through some character development, so I don't think he goes from being the team leader that he is in this game to being the fucking, stuck-up, edgy bastard that he was in the first game. So that implies time loop. Higurashi time loop. Is it possible? I don't know yet. Is it possible? I don't know yet. Do you remember the book they got from Monokuma with all the details of the first Killing game? I do remember that book vaguely. We've gotten 2 books so far. We got a book after riding the roller coaster, and then Nagito got his own book. where he said he learned the identity of the true enemy. The true enemy. Yup, Fat Shield. I love Yup, Fat Shield. So there's that. If I'm gonna slow down and fucking stop conspiracy theory, how is Nagito? He's not doing so hot. He got hit by a knife in his, he actually looks a lot like Jesus right now. His hands were stabbed up. He's got a spear in his belly. Monokuma could have made a Lance of Longinus joke. He didn't, or reference. Instead, he made a Spear of Gungnir joke. And honestly, it's preference at that point. You know, I think if you're, you know, it's really kind of what, and, you know, I suppose with specifically the Lance of Longinus in terms of anime and kind of anime-adjacent media, you know, there's such a heavy Evangelion connotation at this point that it's easy to forget the, you know. That being said, though, the guy from the Bachelor of the Christ, Jesus Christ, that's right, Minerali, A1 callback right there. We were just listening to Daz Racist before this. Great hip-hop act, by the way. I love the line. Shorty said, I look like the dude from the Passion of the Christ, Jesus Christ. That's a great line. What else do I have? Sonya, if we're being honest, like, conspiracy theories aside, I think Sonya is sus as fuck. And my main reason for thinking this is like, okay, look, so let's try to remember what happened. I don't think I can scroll up as far as I want to. I'm gonna have to go to my VODs after the stream. But now, if I remember correctly, Sonya basically says, hey, I tried to blow my way into the high school, or the ancient ruins, whatever. So I used one of the bombs from the military base. I found out that they're fireworks, and then I'm like, okay, those bombs are fireworks. And then Nagito threatens us with bombs. He sets off a bomb in the hotel or near the hotel, and Sonya now has a suspicion that maybe the bombs are not fake because he used a real bomb. So she needs to go verify that. Why does she wait until the final morning, like an hour or two before the bombs are set to go off, to verify? Right? Like, that, to me, that makes no sense. To me, that makes no fucking sense. I really don't think there's any plausible explanation to why Sonya waits 2 hours. Because what if she's wrong, right? Like, okay, she goes into looks for the bombs in the military base. They're still there, and then it's like, oh fuck. Then Nagito has real bombs, and it's too late to do anything about it. It's too late to look for the bombs, right? It's too late to contribute. So I think Sonya, like, her explanation of looking for the bombs on the final day, I think as soon as she sets off that fucking bomb in front of the ancient ruins, you gotta be thinking, oh shit, well then maybe the bombs are... Right? And here's where I start to get a little metagamey. I don't think it's that simple. I just have a fucking sense. I love that Score Bunny emote. That Score Bunny think emote. Is that Ludwig? That's so cute, dude. I'm gonna get my own emote. Why did you do Score Bunny? Was he playing Pokemon at the time? What character should I do for my think emote? Maybe I'll get Ludwig himself. A photo of Ludwig thinking like this, and I'll make it my emote. Well... one of the DR characters is actually the best idea. That's actually the best idea. So... Look. Who's the Kyoko emote that people use? That one? Got it. So yeah, I think the game is trying to make me think Sonya did it. Some other things I've noticed that I've been thinking about. There's some other things I've been thinking about. Some other things that have been on my mind. Something I can't get my mind off, and I can't think how it would matter, but I can't get my mind off it. I've had it. It's just been at the back of my mind this whole time. Chiaki's e-handbook has been used in both chapters 4 and 5. I don't know what it means. Chiaki took her e-handbook out and left it on the floor in the Strawberry Tower as we proceeded to the Grape Tower. And then she pulled her e-handbook out and was very quickly like, "Hey, I'm gonna scan my thing." I don't know what it means. But Chiaki's e-handbook has played a role in both of these last chapters, and I wonder if she pulled the old switcheroo with it, or something happened with her e-handbook. She's the only person that swiped it. She's the only person that swiped it. Alright, let's proceed with the investigation. Let's get as far as we can. That's what I got right now. I've got a couple, like, little threads, little ideas. I mean... Nagito was trying to suss out the traitor. He's anti-Future Foundation. And the traitor is pro-Future Foundation. Monomi also said something at her own house when I went to Monomi's house, Usami's house. She said her pink box had gone missing. There was a pink box that got robbed from her house. And again, case 5 of these games is where you gotta start thinking about external, right? It's like external fucking influences are gonna start being a big deal around case 5. Oh, this whole time, by the way, I've been looking at this scene thinking there was like an overpass above me, but that's literally the helicopter blade. Anyone else make that same mistake? I just kind of absentmindedly thought there was like a bridge heading from that like little factory or whatever over there, but it's just this helicopter's blade. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, well, this is, based that off one game. Well, the thing is, currently, like, there's no trend within the context of Danganronpa, but I think that just in general with these sorts of games, the endings to, you know, these sorts of kind of mystery visual novel games tend to get crazier, not less crazy, as the series continues. That's why I'm like, okay, if they pulled some, like, who did it, you know, like, someone not in the group fuckery, could have done some shit like that in the first game, I'm thinking that it's a definite possibility that if anything, that they would get more creative, not less creative. Not that, you know, someone in the group doing it is less creative, but I have to leave it on the table for sure. It's a definite possibility. It's a definite possibility. So this is the Hind D. Doesn't have anything to do with this case. Oh, I thought I was gonna investigate the tower. It pisses me off. He hates monitors now. He's fully won over. Komaida's monitor-hating spirit has fully infected Hajime, and the monitor hate lives on. I don't think the tank... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna matter too much. Oops. Something on the truck bed, which means Sony was telling the truth. What did it look like? Okay. Did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, Nagito definitely knew the bombs weren't real. He knew the bombs were real because he left a video message for us on the laptop right next to the bombs. To play after the fireworks went off. So it is not possible he thought they were the real thing. Thank you. Thank you, Hajime. For once in our lives. Well, this is important. Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Maybe there was a different motive behind Nagito's actions. So I'm gonna actually, if I'm gonna solve this case, I need to make a Google Doc. It's the only way it's gonna happen. Okay, notes. DR2 case 5 notes. Okay, things we need to figure out. 1. What was Komaida's... If I wrote down on a Google Doc, why could Komaida not hear the bell? And why did he think that was an important clue or whatever? Like he said there was, oh, that seems like an interesting clue. If I wrote that down and I didn't let myself forget that I thought that was important at one point, I literally would have solved the case. What was Komaida's real intention behind motive for pulling his bomb/fireworks stunt? I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that that conversation that he had too with Monokuma at Central Park. I know I keep contradicting. I know it's Central Island and Jabberwock, but I love calling it Central Park because I feel like it's like New York, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna stream till the trial. And I actually cannot guarantee that I'm gonna be streaming Danganronpa 2 tomorrow because I'm gonna be fucking figuring it out. I might literally do a stream where I just talk about, I literally do deductions for 2 hours and you guys can just watch me monk them for 2 hours publicly. I don't know if you guys would want to watch that, but I might literally do that stream. How I solved a murder, not clickbait. Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna solve this shit. I'm gonna fucking solve this shit. And we're gonna listen to this music the whole goddamn time. Hirose, we didn't go anywhere. I fleshed out some of my my conspiracy theories, one of which is that Byakuya committed the murder, and he gained the weight on purpose so that he could soak a knife hit and survive and fake his own death. And he's the actual murderer. So I've got a couple conspiracy theories at this point. Also, Chiaki, her e-handbook has played a role in both chapters 4 and 5, and I think that just can't be a coincidence, but I can't quite figure out what that is yet. I can't believe she left her handbook on the floor of the tower and swiped it in this, yup, Fat Shield, that's right. So we're gonna have to figure this out. I just started a Google Doc. I love starting Google Docs. I once sent a Google Doc to Bobby Scar and he complimented me on it. And he's a product manager. If any of you guys know what that means, if you send a Google Doc to a product manager and they tell you, yo, this is a fire Google Doc, that means you're good at writing docs. And I had a product manager compliment my doc writing skills. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed. A survival knife, okay. The game is trying to make me think Sonya did it, okay? Even her backstory, like, we know she's been kidnapped by insurgents, we know she has military training. Sonya is by far the person that spent the most time at the military base. Like, Sonya is... The game is trying to make me think Sonya did it. Because the game is trying to make me think, like, oh, Akane's too dumb, Kazuichi's too innocent, Kazuri's a homie at this point, and Chiaki is your friend. So who else is it going to be besides Sonya? And there are all these sus things about Sonya's actions. That's not true, Andy Waffles. That's not how our dynamic works. If it was a bad doc, he would tell me.
Stop!
He said this is the first time I've been here. Big L! Is that weird to say that? Is it weird to say Big L? Ludwig, I'm fucking racking my brain, dude. I know you haven't played Danganronpa, but you played Phoenix Wright, so you know what it's like. I'm doing this thing with my chat where... fuck me, dude. So I'm basically sitting here like, I have to solve the mystery or I gift subs. Now, how many subs am I gifting? 10. Why 10? Because I did the math and you had 16,000 viewers and you gifted 2,000 subs. That's about 1/8 of your chat. Well, I'm a fucking 200, Andy. What's about 200 of 1/8 of 200? Well, actually, it's more than 10. Well, fucking ignoring that, I'm not gifting 20 subs, all right? I don't have money like that right now. I don't have a job. So, we're doing 10 subs, 50 bucks. It's not bad when you consider it's 50 bucks. But this is case 5, which is pretty far into the game, and figuring out case 5 has been a fucking mindfuck. I actually am probably gonna do a stream tomorrow where I don't even start the trial and I'm just gonna sit here and deduce and like watch my old VODs and try to piece things together until I know who the murderer is. And then I'm gonna put a clickbait video on my YouTube called How I Solved a Murder. I win games of the mind. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Ludwig. Ludwig, you got the gold Foxy badge, by the way. I actually really like my sub badges. Josh Ornelas did them. I think he did a really good job with them. That's kind of hype. I got the whatever far out fucking Ludwig badge too, so I'm big chillin'. No whipped cream, please. You're one of the only people that thinks that, dude. Otto straight up says that I can't get it without a fat read. What's my YouTube? ToBBQ. YouTube.com/ToBBQ. There's 3 videos on there. I haven't advertised them. Oh, shit! Tuesday! With the party of 113. All of my favorite Puff players are coming by my stream tonight. We've got Ludwig. We've got Tuesday. Prince Abu is nowhere to be found because he works weird hours because his job is in a hospital. Holy cannoli. Yeah, so everyone coming from Tuesday stream, what's up, guys? I'm not streaming Melee, although I got some fire Melee content on the way. If you view tomorrow afternoon, I will be doing a Melee talk. Tomorrow's Friday, right? I actually can't remember the day of the week at this point. I'm not spoiling shit, and don't spoil me either. This is a no spoiler stream. But what I'm doing, this is Case 5 in Danganronpa 2. I just explained this to Ludwig, but I'll explain it again. I have to figure out who the murderer is on my own. If you've ever played these sorts of games, you can just kind of go through the game and, you know, you present the evidence they want you to present, and your character will solve the case, you know, automatically, basically, as you play through the game. It's you know, it's kind of a no-brainer. But my deal is I have to solve the murder on my own before the trial starts, and this is Case 5 in the game, which basically means shit has hit the fan. Like, the murder is intertwined with, like, the lore of the whole franchise, and there's, like, a million clusterfuck things going on. And if I don't solve the murder, I have to gift subs in the chat. I have to gift $50 worth of subs, which is a lot of money. That's like a game from GameStop, okay? That's a lot of money. Yeah, okay, Ludwig gifted 2,000 subs. I'm a fucking 200 all right? It's not easy being me, okay? But here I am. Hope now you guys know what's going on. So we're all gonna fucking Nagito, a friend of you? Well, you know, it's friend, you know, associate. He was a little bit fucking Monka W at times, most of the time, as a matter of fact. But you know, whatever. My bag stinks like someone was robbing you. That's tough. Did you get a call? I thought you could maybe get close over right now. It's closer to the last time you talked for Big Downing now, Curly. I'll keep going with the investigation. I mean, I'm glad you were happy with my with what I did last time. I'm gonna spend a lot of time. I'm gonna really try hard. I mean, I'm obviously presenting some fucking wild conspiracy theories right now. And some of them are half joking, but I really am gonna fucking try hard this shit like Dr. House from the hit TV show House with my boy Hugh Laurie. My bad gave up on calling me. How much do you spend on Amazon streams? I thought it's like fucking like 1K or whatever. I thought it's not that much. I spend 1K on Amazon sometimes, usually on like one item, but you know, you buy a monitor or something. 2,500. I mean, you know. It appears the killer obtained the knife they used here. Which means the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. Of course not me, that's the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Does it? I mean, we don't know though, right? Has he demonstrated knowledge of anything from the military base? Usually when someone says, okay, this is something, again, Google fucking Docs. 2 things we need to figure out. Has Kazuichi visited the military base prior to the murder? That's a fucking... I'm being careful, man. Curly, I'm so glad you said that, by the way, dude. I think, I'm glad you had at least had some, you know, faith in supplying guns and other firearms stuff in the truck bed. The knife is in here. All right, what does Kazuichi have to say for himself, though? Big Kaz. Dangerous place. The reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out of the open is totally dangerous. They gotta take better care of these. Well, a lot of them might be fake, but that's everything here, right? I've investigated everything here. There's the surveillance camera, but that doesn't matter. So that's the base. We can go to the castle. I kind of want to go to Monomi's house again. I don't know if that matters. How's my pet doing? What up, Chia? I am enjoying the game. This fucking song is helping a lot, because this song is One of the best pieces of video game music I think I've ever heard in my life. Oh, we leveled up? Bro, level 61, I could just take them. I feel like if you're level 61, you're so strong at that point that you can just, they try to execute me, I'm just gonna take them down. Come on, if you're level 61 in any kind of game, you're doing like 3,000 damage per hit. If you guys want to see my notes from the last case, let me pull it. I'll just pull it up. Because you guys won't believe me. Why would you guys believe me, right? What do I really bring to the table in terms of... Where the fuck was it? The fuck was the name of that diagram? Funhouse? Funhouse.png. Funhouse.png, I saved it. Oh shit, Windows just froze. Alright, unfroze. This was what I arrived at! Before even going into the trial, look at this fucking diagram. Are you seeing this shit? We went from this old hat view of the world, and I thought about it all night, and I fucking put this shit together in MS Paint, and I had it right! Not a single detail in my MS Paint diagram was wrong. Every single detail of this diagram was accurate, down to the verticality. This is the bird's eye view. This is the bird's eye view with the strawberry house overlaid on top of the grape house. And Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And this blue window, which you can look out of, and the eye emoji, which noticed... I forget why I drew the eye emoji, but there was a reason I drew the eye emoji. No doorknob, there's some chains. Rycole says that's so good. Look, this is the kind of deduction I do, okay? This was before I ever went into the trial. Alright? Because Nagito saw the secret with his eyes. Yes! Yes! That was Nagito's eyes! Nagito's eyes! Yes! That's right.
Oh, my basic sauce!
T. Lozer! I actually don't... all these years I still don't really know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the sub, my dude. I feel like it's been a minute. I saw you're playing 2DX again. That's hype. If you look really closely in the... if you look right closely right there, you can see my FP7. So that, that's hype. Everyone loves FP7s. I didn't mean to go to Monokuma Rock. There's nothing here. Are they letting me go to Monokuma Rock? Is that Denise? I haven't played 2DX in like a month. I was playing for a while in during quarantine though. I was back to clearing like 12s, and when I say 12s, I mean insane 12s. Like on the 12 out of 24 scale. The highest song I ever cleared on the insane scale was a 19, but it's kind of a jank 19. It was Subconsciousness. I feel like that song's not that hard. Denise, what's his last name? It's like Benzagoy or something? I used to know that guy. Monokuma's game is gone. Did he put it away? Is that important? There's no way that's important. What the fuck? Is that important? I mean, it makes sense. It's probably been gone for a while. So I was close. I haven't talked to him in years, so I used to hang out with the guilty community. Curly, do you know my boy's Vincent Viter? Where am I going? I'm going to the fucking the castle, huh? Yeah. Oh, this way. Right, cool. Yeah, Viter's tight. We hang out a lot at like Evos. Like anytime there's like an FGC tournament I go to, we try to find an opportunity to hang out. Am I coming back in here? Right, cool. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, my dude. I get a fucking vibe. I'm feeling a certain type of way about the shit about her shit being stolen. her box or whatever. I guess there's nothing in here for me for now, but... Get a feeling so complicated. That's exactly right. That's exactly the type of feeling that I get. That's exactly right. I definitely have to go in the castle. The rocket of the Monomi's house reminds you of the one that killed the ultimate boomer. I mean, I think that's intentional. Like, when I saw that, I kind of thought that's like what they were referencing. You know. Definitely gonna go into Nezumi Castle. I just feel like Kazuri's here.
Ew.
Who was searching the fourth island? Oh, me. I was searching the fourth island. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's super duper. But there's no way to know, like, I mean, there was some torture happening for sure. I mean, torture's the obvious. They chose this spear because they could use the weight to time to do a setup. To set up the kill. That's why. Right? What? What the fuck was that? What do you think about Nagito? He was fucking Monka W to the minute he died, dude. He went out Monka W. He literally was Monka W till the day he died. I was never really a fan of his as a person. But, you know, I still didn't want him to die. At least he was fucking, I mean, he was contributing. I didn't like him as a person, but I liked him as a character. He was contributing. I think Danganronpa 2, you know, it loses out. It loses out without Komaeda. I think if Komaida's not in this game, it's not as good. I think if he's not in this game, we might not even be solving some of these murders. Now, would I hang out with him? Would I hit him up on a Friday night? Let's hit the club. Let's get some beers. No. He's fucking sus. He's so fucking weird. You're gonna go out with him, and he's just gonna be, I mean, he's gonna be a problem all night. He's gonna be a fucking menace. No, absolutely not. There's no way a spear like this with the unnecessary cord thing and it would be easy to use. Nah, they rigged some shit up. They rigged some shit up. Here's what I forgot. I guess you guys can answer this one for me because I'm asking about the past. I'm gonna look at my own VOD later to put 2 and 2 together. But did anyone actually see Nagito the morning of when the bombs were supposed to go off? You know, like how we went. You know, we gathered in the restaurant or whatever. We went to bed the previous night, which made no fucking sense to me. And then we went to the restaurant in the morning. Was Nagito actually in the restaurant, or did we? Was he not there and we just immediately split up? I don't think so, right? I don't think anyone was there. Did we see him in the restaurant? Akane strangled him, but didn't Akage strangle him the day before? Do you guys remember? And no one spoil shit. In fact, I'm going to keep playing for a bit so that someone can try to answer me, and if anyone answers in a way that spoils me, then Automated can fucking delete the message. So I'm going to keep playing for a bit without looking at chat. I understand why this whole exchange is Monka fucking... It's like a new Monka letter, you know what I mean? Monka S, Monka W. I'm so Monka'd out, I feel like I need a new letter, like Monka G or some shit. Like, I feel like I need literally a new letter, like a new fucking emote. Monka F, you know? Monka D. Monka D could be like your Monka, but you're also colon D at this, or D colon at the same time. What is this, dude? The triple ellipsis? Monka X. Yeah, that would be some shit. Well, I mean, it's obvious why they chose the spear. You can do you can rig some shit with it and you can cause it to drop on him. I mean, they did say the weight, the cord and the weight was near a sprinkler. sprinklers usually have some kind of little dial or something on them. So anyway, you could rig it up with the sprinkler or something so that when the sprinklers go on, the spear drops. I think that's pretty, you know, if there's one thing that I'm kind of shocked by, it's like, why wasn't Nikito's body burned at all? That's so weird to me. Why wasn't Nikito's body burned? I think that is wild. I think that is wild. And why wouldn't, if you have him tied up and you're causing a fire enemy, why don't you kill him with fire? Why don't you literally pour fire over him? If nothing else, you destroy more evidence by mangling his body. I'm shocked that they didn't. We don't have Mikan anymore to carry out autopsies. I'm shocked that they didn't try to burn him. I add it to the dock. Good call. Good call. Why wasn't Komaeda burned? Was there a reason the killer didn't burn him? Add it to the dock. I actually don't even know if you guys should be saying add it to dock. That's almost like a spoiler, or it can be. You could use it in a way that's a spoiler. I don't think that you were specifically trying to, but I don't think people should start saying that because I think people could say it as a spoiler. But still. Maybe he can't burn because he's a Targian. Yeah. I'm almost the same as Monkham. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you could just say it. Monkham is kind of, yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah. All right, whatever. Any Dockers? Did I tell you guys about the time I found Dr. Battle on Unranked? I didn't realize he was a Game Watch main. I kind of always assumed he was a Dr. Mario main. I beat him up a couple times with, you know, my top tiers or whatever, and then I switched to Dr. Mario. I beat him with Dr. Mario one game. It just felt right. It felt right to beat his, it felt right to play Dr. Battle with Dr. Mario. It just felt, appropriate, you know? It felt appropriate. It's, you know, it's good games. Whatever. It's good games. Yeah, it's so weird, right? He's a Game Watch main. Isn't that weird? Honorable. Yeah, you know. Add it to the dock. I love add it to the dock, dude. All right, well, yeah, why am I so tired? I feel a little tired. I don't feel any closer to the truth. Feeling this strange feeling I never felt before. As if Nagito's trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Hajime gets a feeling, though. He gets a fucking feeling. He gets these vibes, and they are accurate. When he walked into the warehouse, he got this vibe, and it was an accurate vibe. It was an accurate vibe. He felt a certain way. He said he felt like he was. Let me see if I can find it in the logs. Yeah, he might be the ultimate viber. He actually might be the ultimate viber. Yeah, yup, death. He actually might be the ultimate viber. Even though he thinks that Akane is the ultimate viber, but I think he might be the ultimate viber. That's as far back as I can go. God damn it. Yup, 11037. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. This is just... This is beautiful. This is beautiful to me. All right, what do we got? There's not much in this place. I can't investigate the lens flare, unfortunately. The killer must have taken the spear from here. It's really that isn't convenient at all to take that carry around. Why'd they bother using it in the first place? Because you could use setup. No, the spear is not used for torture. And you spelled actually wrong. I don't think there's much left here to analyze. We gotta go to Nagito's house. What if Leon's name was inspired by the 11037 being used as a code? That's the smartest shit you've ever said. It's so smart that I actually feel like you shouldn't say stuff like that. It might be a spoiler. I think looking at the sun should get you to Yeah, I think so too. Wait, has anyone done that? Someone fucking... Yo. Someone make... Can anyone of you guys have video editing skills? I don't really have... Oh, I do have... I installed Vegas. I installed Sony Vegas. All right, hang on. I'm just gonna do one thing real quick. Ignore me, guys. Ignore me. Ignore me. OBS. I'll be right back, guys. My webcam will be right back. Wait, I want to look up a little higher. Hang on. And cut. Okay, stop recording. You will be DDANNG. If you DM me on Twitter, I will PayPal you $5. Yeah, that was definitely an and cut. Gift a sub? Yeah, but then Dang doesn't get his money. The money doesn't go to... Oh, gift a sub to Dang. No, I'll just give you a sub. Done. True! I didn't realize he wasn't a sub.
Oh, my basic sucks!
Oh, I got the sub gifter badge. I probably already had that. So where am I going? Probably Nagito's house. I'll run normally. I'll run normally. I gotta get some steps for my boy Monokuma. And that's the last sub I'll gift. Except maybe Sonia if she lives somehow. I actually want to buy some airport. I am working on the Monokuma pet. I didn't mean to come here. It's a legit looking airport. I actually see a Star Alliance logo. You can actually see real airline logos in the airport. Blurred a little bit, but I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was an actual United Star Alliance, or Delta Star Alliance, or whatever, his fucking logo in the airport. And the tide in the other store, correct. In fact, that might also be Tide. You see that over there? Or no, that's Fanta. That's Fanta. And that's Canada Dry. And Mountain Dew. Insane. Added to the dog. Shut the fuck up. You can't read them, but I recognize the fucking branding. It's so, you know what I mean? Yup, Coke. Yeah, it's Coke. I was just gonna buy some of these. I don't know why I like to run all the way up to the door. I just want to get those extra steps in, you know? Even though I know I can click a little earlier. Anyone around here? I'm actually I kind of want to check out the fucking Hotel Mirai. I want to see if there's like any remnants of a Monokuma plushie or any kind of clues with that first bomb. Nothing much, huh? So nothing in here. Nothing in here I can investigate. Okay. Foosball machine got fucked up though. The arcade machines did break. That literally happened. Chiaki was sad. That literally happened. Seth Nest. Who do I talk to? Chiaki or Monokuma? Does it matter?
ひなたしょうがないははノリ悪いはいはいではバルスさよならねえねえ
Was that a clue? The cottage key? Hey, it's the he stole the thing. The cottage key being computerized. He got a fridge? Whoa. Wait, how did he get a fridge? Did he finally decide to take that fridge out of that one room in the fucking school that he now has access to because he has the password? He did not get the fridge. Oh, there was a fridges in the Octagon. He had the one hotel room at Evo with the fridge. Yeah, he does. Has he always had this fridge? Let's talk to her for. Oh, it's a plushie.
だからさ
A little bit of a reimbursement for all that water. I mean, let's check out the chest. What did Monomi say was in here? Did she say anything about it? She made a face. That treasure box. I've been thinking Chiaki is a fucking likely candidate for the traitor, working alongside Monomi in the Future Foundation. But I don't think she's evil. I don't think she's the true enemy. But I think she is the traitor. Oh, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh, it's not a, it's a notebook. Okay. Byakuya became the something. Everyone's tired of things happen. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Bad guy. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. What about the Byakuya part? You're not gonna read that one? Why is he skipping to the second page? Oh, it's like Japanese comic order. Hit A. What's A? Oh, because it's like a manga, huh? A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. Day 16. Yep, I tried to go in the final dead room. Chiaki stopped me. She said, I know what's in there. It's an armory. And at the time, I assumed maybe Chiaki solved the game. What? This seems accurate. I see. The reason this is shocking. This is shocking because Monomi was inside the final dead room. Well, he doesn't know that. I mean, I'm assuming he's shocked because Chiaki was the one that stopped him. And yeah, I mean, Chiaki, if she's the traitor, she'd be working in conjunction with Monomi, so it makes sense that Monomi would know this. Chiaki would have reported it. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Oh, because they thought I might be the traitor. They thought that I might be the traitor. Do we know when Monomi entered the final dead room? It might have been after, well, it doesn't really matter. We just know that she wasn't really around. Like, and she didn't have eyes on us. She was, like, in the funhouse with us, right? So she didn't have... Probably panicking because no one believes him. I mean, Chiaki is the only person who should really know about this. There are cameras, there are surveillance cameras, right? No, Nagito went in and she was already in there. I think she said she went in because she was looking for clues in there. What is the significance behind the diary entry? Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because nobody believes him. No one believes him. Any dockers? Maybe I'll do like a fucking Toph dock emote, and it'll kind of be like Hugo's Sheets emote, and we can be the fucking owners of... Dude, this is sus, man! Come on, Chiaki! Come on, Chiaki! Hajime tried to go in the final dead room. He's probably bad. I mean, that did happen. I did try to go in at one point. Maiden secrets. I mean... Oh, are they gonna do battle? Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious. Is what Monokuma said true? I mean, Chiaki recognized the box. So, like, I mean, there's, like, several things that would get you to think that Chiaki, you know, has a connection to this box. Like, there's, like... Might be better that I didn't ask her. The game is now trying to get me to think that Chiaki's the traitor. I don't know if that means the game is trying to get me to think Chiaki's the murderer, though. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I mean, that's like 2 data points. You don't even really need both those hints. Her Chiaki responding like a fucking total... That was such a noob move, right? She, like, sees the box. Wow, that treasure box! Hajime's like, what? And she's like, it looks pretty. Great save, Chiaki. Fucking A1 save. Jesus. Do we know if the bears are controlled remotely like the first? We don't know shit. I mean, I think we're in a simulation. I think we're in a fucking simulation, so... Nagito was the one who stole this from Monami. Chiaki comes in here. She actually tries to dissuade me from looking in the box. Chiaki actually says, is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. That's the only thing she says about the box. I don't think she usually acts like that. Yeah, I think the characters are in a fucking simulation, man. That notebook doesn't matter right now? I strongly disagree with that notebook doesn't matter right now. Nagito said that he found out who the traitor was. And Nagito saying that he found out who the traitor was fucking... Like, that's such a big hint, right? Catching up on chat, I wasn't looking. I'm mostly writing down things, not that I've noticed, but things that I need to figure out. Nagito said that... Yeah, I think chat should keep speculation right around to a minimum. Definitely, definitely. Nagito said that he found out who the traitor was. And like... What other great discoveries has he made? The fact that he got this box... The fact that he got this box... The fact that he got this box and then says he found out who the traitor was means that there's a hint about the traitor in this box. The thing that Hajime noticed that was out of character was the final dead room thing. Was there anything else Nagito had... Any other things that Komaeda might have known from the notebook? Yeah, the only person who scanned their handbook to try to stop the bomb was Chiaki. Monomi implied at one point that the traitor can't even come forward. by themselves. They don't have that power. That implies that the traitor forgot who they were, forgot that they were even the traitor. But now Chiaki's acting like she knows that she's a little bit in cahoots with Monomi because she reacted to this treasure box like she's seen it before.
だからさ。ねえねえ。
I was wondering if those were ever going to come into play. They're on full display. There's a whole display. Gloves and a gas mask, huh? Yup, COVID. Yeah, maybe he's just fucking social distancing. Maybe this was from the time that we had despair disease, except, you know, he kind of was one of the ones that caught it, so I guess that doesn't make any sense. Gas mask and rubber gloves. He didn't have to. They had gas. They said there was some military equipment at the supermarket. He literally could have gotten these at the supermarket.
ひなたくん。
A piece of paper made out of blue. Was it paper or is it aluminum?
Oh, my basic socks!
Rex CS, thank you for the prime. Enjoy your silver badge. 3 months, goddamn. A round-thin piece of aluminum could be a lot of things. I remember that the plushie we found at the scene of the crime, there was a plushie that had a hole in it. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed. Yep, voodoo. Yeah. Looks like the seal of a milk bottle. That's, well done, Ruby64. A skewer sized hole. Look, I'm trying to put shit together, alright?
ちょっとた。
I'm always calling it blue paper. Well, okay, it's one of those bottle seals. Is what we're gonna call this. Aluminum paper is a weird name for it. Yeah, there really isn't much inside. Doesn't look like there's many clues here. There's only one brown bottle. I'm not gonna start reading the logo, the label. Imagine if in-game you could add your own personal notes to truth bullets. Damn, you can kind of do that in VLR. I like that the game VLR lets you take notes. I think that's so sick. You can literally scribble stuff. It's so cool. And then when you fucking, oh, that mechanic is so sick. Where the notes blur a little bit, and that's all I'm gonna say. That mechanic is so sick. It's like, it's actually a beautiful fucking... The way they implement that mechanic, I think, is so cool. This liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, okay? It breaks down in minutes and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. Keep this liquid secure by storing in a cool place in a glass or plastic container. Away from sunlight. I gotta look up the word hydrolysis. I'm so sorry, guys. When a molecule of water ruptures one or more chemical bonds, this term is used broadly for substitution, elimination, and solvation reactions in which water is the nucleophile. Well, yeah, so he got a bunch of stuff from the Octagon. And the fucking fridge. Well, the blue cap is off. Wow. It's heavier than it, so you could... So he might have been trying to... With the warehouse, I mean, if Let me read that fucking... Can I read the... Its volatility is low, but it is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes. So you could vaporize this shit in the... Where? Why are we alive? Think about how easily Gundam could have made his murder undetectable with this shit. Yeah, I think he had some complex motivations, man. I think Gundam was a deep character. As evidenced by how the game gave him the most noble execution scene yet. In gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and supply hydrolysis. I would uninstall the hammies died. Where are the hammies? You guys said that Sonya had them, but I don't remember seeing that in the dialogue. Do we know that for a fact? Oh, we don't know at this point? Okay. I mean, I don't really consider that a story spoiler. So it's fine. It's fine. Look, if I'm being fucking real, I think Kamaido was up to no fucking good. I think he was up to no fucking good. Side note, but anything we think he could have gotten in here, he also could have gotten from the ancient ruins. Anything he could have gotten in here, we could have gotten from the ancient ruins as well. That's definitely a possibility. There was poison in there, there was a fridge in there. He said that there was familiar scenery in there, which implies that he's been in that environment before, which implies that the inside is like Hope Speak High School. Fucking Komina, man. What if whoever killed him actually had noble intentions and was trying to save us? But I don't think Komida was fully evil, though. I don't think... Could there be like a fucking Junko robot? You know in the fucking factory, that one factory, not the plushie factory, but that other factory, the whatever industries, Sea King Industries, they're making a humanoid robot with skin and shit. They're making a Junko robot. You guys don't think so? Fuck, man! They said he might have been in there, but dude, Nekomaru looked like a robot. There was a fucking robot in that other little thing in the factory that looked like it had human skin, and they were trying to disguise it like a human. That's why I'm... Dude, I want to believe that Chiaki's a good guy. I want to believe that she's a good guy. If I think about thematic callbacks for the first game because of the whole simulation shit, a major theme in Danganronpa 1 Case 5 was even though it seems like your homegirl is guilty, you want to trust him. That's a major theme in Danganronpa 1 Case 5, and we know that there's some kind of fucking callback fuckery afoot. So, I'm kind of... Oh, man. Oh, man. I want to believe that that's a fucking thing. I want to believe that even though she's the traitor... And maybe she did kill Komida, but if she did, I think it was for noble reasons. I think there was a good reason. Okay, here's this. Well, now we're gonna find out if he was lying or not. Yeah, that's too much information. That's TMI. Information about the others. Big Cass, Big Fuyu, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe you make up such a strange lie. But he did. He did make that up. It confirmed I truly was a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Bro, he's got the cancel symbols in his eyes. I think that's kind of... Potentially, thematically, it means something. It's the only kind of remarkable thing about his character design. Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with the other ultimates?
ねえねえ。あ、
But he found something else out. He found out about the true enemy. So here's the thing. Komaeda used the phrase true enemy. And I think I've been thinking about this wrong. I just kind of had this realization. Maybe it's a little minor, but I've been thinking that true enemy and traitor refer to two different people. Now, that might be true in the grand scheme of things, but Komaeda has been pretty fucking obsessive about sussing out the traitor. He's been really going hard on flushing out the traitor. He might actually think that the traitor is the true enemy. So when he used the phrase true enemy... No, that's not true. That's not true. I take it back. I take it back because he said, I found out who the true enemy is, but at the time he did not know who the traitor was. At the time he was trying to ask Monokuma if Monokuma could share information on who the traitor was. Never mind. No. Komaeda knew, he said, I figured out who our true enemy is, but he did not know who the traitor was at the time. It was not until he, ostensibly, it was not until he stole the pink box. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that dialogue. I'm gonna make a little note to myself in the doc. Okay. Any documents? I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I found out the identity of our true enemy, and that could have meant, you know, could have meant Monokuma. It could have meant the nature of the Future Foundation.
これって私たちが
じゃあ、そのファイルって確かに16人分のプロフィールがあるのに。
プロフィール。
でも戸上だ。戸上白夜だよ。よく見てみろよ。あいつの名前だけどこにも見当たらないぞ。
Well, is there another student? Byakuya might have snuck on. This might be like in Battle Royale, there's Kiriyama and there's that other dude. Who's the other dude? What's his name? Kawada. I was thinking of Shogo Kawada. Byakuya might be like Kawada. He participated in the Killing School Life. The Killing School Life. Well, we knew that. Yeah, that's suspicious. Well, I mean, yeah, but... Togami. The great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're banging on one person's cheap speculation. Oh, shit. The ultimate imposter! Decoy octopus! Decoy octopus! Decoy fucking octopus, dude. Fucking Metal Gear. Someone was imposting Byakuya. Is that a word? An imposter imposts. If a killer kills, then an imposter imposts. Imposts? What does that mean? Impost. A tax or similar compulsory payment. Well, I tried. This is how I know the fucking writers of this game are Metal Gear Solid fans, by the way. Decoy Octopus also the DARPA chief, dude. The DARPA chief dies. Decoy Octopus literally dies when he's in decoy mode. You don't even realize it's Decoy Octopus at the time. You find out much later that it wasn't the DARPA chief. All right. If this is the case, then a lot of assumptions do fly out the window. Maybe the ultimate imposter should have been the one to mimic Junko instead of Mukuro Ikusaba. Would have done a better job.
もしかして
Real imposters are skilled like that. So he's just this fucking fat dude that like kind of looks like people, and people are like, oh, well, his face looks different probably because he gained a lot of weight. That makes sense. He pulled it off because Hajime doesn't know Byakuya. Well, look, if Byakuya wasn't ever in this game, a lot of assumptions do fly out the window. A lot of assumptions fly out the window. That's why she... her parents tell her to stop playing video games and go to bed or whatever. And she says, listen, I'm the ultimate gamer. And having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, Mom, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. So I'm staying up, and I'm playing Fortnite for the next 5 hours, and there's nothing you can do about it, Mom. Convenient. I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Wow, okay. I mean, it is rare. It is rare that, you know, Monokuma ever says something like that. I could be lying, like, but I'm happy for Toko. I'm happy for Toko. He might still be alive. He might not. Chiaki faded to go and having a heated gaming moment. Yeah, it's true, man.
いやいや。ぷぷぷ。いらん。
Okay. There's a couple, there's just a couple little threads that are coming back to me. I'm thinking about the past now. Our time at Hope's Peak. Our time at Hope's Peak Academy. Thinking about how Mikan remembered. Did Mikan say anything about... Did Mikan possibly say anything about the ultimate imposter? I'm going to watch this. Okay. Yeah, he used the box. I mean, we knew that. I knew that as the viewer. I knew that as the player. I knew that because he didn't. He asked Monokuma who the traitor was after receiving the file. Oh, come on, slime.
あのね、ほら、預金通帳は減ったり増えたりするけど、時間は常に減っていく一方でしょ?
It's true. That's what I always say. When you're young, you think money's more important than time, but you grow up and you realize time's more important than money.
だから僕らは時間を大切にしないといけないんだ。時間の無駄遣いほどもったいない行為はないからね。というわけで、時間です。最後の学級裁判を始めるので、モノクマロック。
I don't know that this is going to be the last class trial. I don't know, Monokuma.
でもね。ね。
The only other thing that I want to check right now that comes to mind that may or may not be important at all is I need to verify who investigated which island the morning the bombs went off. Oh, and I also need to verify, did we see Komaida at the, well, I'll just say, I'll word it this way. When was the last time anybody actually saw Komaida? Those are two things that I need to, just need to verify. My theory about Byakuya putting on weight to specifically survive a stab wound? Yeah, I just thought I was onto something, man. I just thought I was onto something, alright? Okay. Monokuma Rock. How's my pet doing? Oh, shit, the despair meter. I don't think it matters. Apparently he can survive even with max despair. Doesn't matter, right? That's what they say? They say it don't matter? Oh, he did a little dance. Oh, the Ramune didn't even bring his despair down. You can't undespair Monokuma. Or he doesn't like Ramune and mineral water, but I don't think that's it. Actually, I'll use a new slot. In case somehow I want to go back. Akane knew one like the back of her hand. 2 was Kaz. Kaz going to Island 2 is... Oh, something I need to... Oh, another thing for the dog. Oh, never mind. Never mind. No, I just realized I already wrote that one down. I was going to try to figure out if Kazuichi actually went to the military base or not before he said he did, but... 2 was Kaz, 3 was Chiaki. 4 was me. That's when I went to Usami's house for the first time. 5 was Kazuryu. 5 was Kazuryu, and he didn't... But, and then the Central Island was, so there's 6 of us alive, right? 6 of us alive? The Central Island was Sonia, but either she wrapped up quickly, or she just skipped it because she wanted to go check on the bombs, which she went straight to the 5th island. Another scene I want to rewatch is, when Kazuryu said he found the bombs. Because, well, it's interesting, Kazuryu never, so Kazuryu just he never bumped into, Sonia. Oh. Why don't you DM the thing that you would want to say to Otto, who I think is he's been a pretty fair judge of what's, you know, good to say and not. And then Otto can okay it if he thinks it's okay, or he can veto it if he thinks it's bad. I think that's fair. I think that's like a fair... I think run it by Otto. If Otto says it's you know, it's cool, then it's cool. Let's just let Otto be the arbiter on this one, just because he's been pretty good about, you know, deciding what. Does that sound good to you, Otto? You whispered. Nice. Thanks, Curly. Thing is, like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna think about a lot of shit. But, I mean, yeah. Yeah, Come on. Once we're through this, we can go back, right?
そうだ。
クソが。
そんなわけねえだろ。
分かってんよな。
そうだ。
His last name is definitely a pun. Soda. He says that all the time. Kazuichi Soda, because he just agrees with people.
てめえ。
はあ？いいですか。
殴るぞ。
That's right, Monami. That's fucking right. That's exactly what I was thinking. No matter how small, the possibility is that I'm able to figure this murder out with the clues that I presented thus far. I've got to do it because not to save $50 of my own money, but to become someone who can be proud of myself. Which is why I'm not Googling it. I'm not looking at spoilers. Any believers? I gotta solve this murder, man.
キッキッキ。待て。
お前なあ。
でもね。
Of course, you would understand what Monami's saying. Things we need to figure out. Why did Chiaki even write the diary? Monami's diary. Assuming she did. What was the goal there? Don't stop believing. I had to learn how to play that song on the piano for in high school. I had my high school that was our graduation song, but we actually had a live band perform it that was comprised of people in my class, and I was the keyboard. Which really, for that song, is very simple. You just go dun 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 dun. You just learn those chords and you kind of play that over and over. It turns out the song's not very complicated. And then there's that one part, the bridge leading up to the chorus. Look, took me like 2 days. I was like a K-On-Bu member, you know what I'm saying? We had a little K-On-Bu performance. It was like me and my homie Zach, who was actually the first guy to whoever called me Toph. My homie Zach was on the guitar or the bass? Played either the guitar or the bass. We had our other homie on the drums. Which K-On girl on my? I was on the keyboard, so I'm Mugi. Right? I'm not doing the trial, I'm just gonna save before it. The light of hope or the light of despair. Ooh, factory setting, that's hype.
うるせえんだよ。おいこら。よっしゃ。
では、スイマ殺し合い。
Yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. He'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. What if he... Let me see the body one more time. One more thing I want to think about. Hey, Otto! Where'd Automated go? Is he watching, like, someone else or something? Where the fuck did Automated go? Did he ever answer Curly? Curly whispered Otto. Where'd he go? Otto, check your whispers, dude. Curly asked you... He said no? Oh, okay. Well, no one said anything. Or someone did and I didn't see it. Okay? Tell me after. Yeah, tell me after the... You mean after the trial, right? Like, after I actually do the trial? Tell me after I lock someone in. Or after the trial, whatever. I think that's fair. I'm curious what you wanted to say. I wish I could read through this thing. A powerful yup to overcome any weird champ. That's exactly right. He said to become a stepping stone for hope. I wonder if he did. I wonder if he did that. I wonder if the things that happened in this chapter were actually intentional. How does this poison kill you? It doesn't say if it's through the skin or if you have to breathe it in. Breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. And I am to assume that Monokuma was telling the truth when she said when he said that the ultimate imposter was impostering Byakuya. I am to assume that was actually the truth. Okay, let me set the new skills that I have, set myself up so I don't have to do this next time. In fact, I should buy some skills if I have Did I get any hope fragments? I have 4. What's lost in thought? This is the one that I want. But, I mean, the way these games go, I feel like I'm probably not getting any hope fragments, right? Like, K6, I don't think there was any free time in the first game. I don't really think this is a spoiler, so I'm just gonna ask, can I ever get hope fragments again for the rest of the game? I don't really think this is a spoiler. No more fragments, right? It's like Danganronpa 1, yeah. I don't really think that spoils anything. Okay, well let's find the best 4. You can't combine this with Fine Sword, and Fine Sword's better, so not getting that one. I could do Maneuver. I kind of like the, you know, I mean, Logic Dive isn't really that hard, but it just might feel good to be able to turn on a dime, you know. Don't really care about Dumbing Power. Moonsault is a common fighting game move. Slightly increases the influence gauge. Effective during the cloud. Well, I have Envious Influence, so I don't need that one. And I have Menacing Focus, so I don't need that one. Lost in Thought I can't get. This is the one I would buy. Cool and Composed. That slightly steadies your aim. Tranquility sounds like something you get from like Pekoyama or something. Maybe if you max Pekoyama, you get Tranquility, but I'm obviously not buying it. Upshift and downshift, reduces rating speed, increases rating speed. I assume this means mouse sensitivity. Trigger happy is not that important. Algorithm increases the speed of memorizing statement. Fuck memorizing statements, but I don't care that much about that. Excellent. Blade doesn't make it. So it's either gonna be one of the logic dive abilities or cool and composed. And look, if I'm being honest, cool and composed reminds me of when Bobby Scar always used to say cool, calm, and collected. A different set of C's, but kind of reminds me of Bobby Scar. And this does seem like it'll feel the best, because I did have cool and composed in the first game, and I do remember liking it. I do remember that when I had cool and composed, I was very I was pleased with it. So I am gonna buy this one for Bobby Scar. Cool and composed. The 3 C's, the 4 C's in fact. Cool, calm, collected, and composed. How's my pet doing? He's big chillin', and I'm going to save. Oh, I should actually, I'm gonna equip it first. Set skills. Compose, tell ya. Alright. Open the handbook. Save. Boom. Alright, that's the stream for tonight. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing V3, but I mean, I've got to watch the anime first. Everyone says that it's Danganronpa 2, and then you watch the anime, Danganronpa 3, and then you play Danganronpa V3. So there'll probably be a week or two where I'm not streaming Danganronpa. Gonna be focusing on other types of content like Super Smash Bros. Melee, while I'm watching Danganronpa 2. I've heard Ultra Despair Girls you can kind of play whenever. You don't have to watch it or play it before, you know, at a certain point in the sequence. All right, let's find somebody to host. EE still screaming? Probably not, right? I feel like he's probably done. I'm gonna raid Chessbra. This was a chess stream. Chessbra is my favorite chess stream, so I think it's only natural. I would have rated EE if he was still streaming Danganronpa. I don't see him streaming right now. If you guys want to watch some of my favorite chess streamers, stick around in Chessbra's chat. And otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for speculation time and some melee talk, probably. You'll miss out on Easter eggs in DR3 and V3 if you don't play UDG. How long to beat? Ultra Despair Girls. If it's under 10 hours, I'll play it. Another episode. Main story 17 hours. That's not that long, but... Later, guys. The gameplay is lame. Well, watch a playthrough cutscenes of UDG. Okay, yeah, I'll probably do that. See you tomorrow.